Hi guys, hope you're well. Today I'm going to be teaching a mini lesson for Year 3s. So this is your mini French lesson with Madame Alhasso. It's going to be about 15 minutes long, including all the stuff we'd normally do in the French class, except for me and for you of course. And then we're going to have a little worksheet. So before we begin, let's have a look at what our LO is. Today you're going to be able to describe people in French using some of the language we're going to practice over the next couple of minutes. So as normal, we're going to go to Rigolo. Let's have a look at a short video first and see what instructions she is telling us to do.
Écoutez et regardez.
Can you remember what she's instructing us to do? Have a look at her actions and see if it helps remind you.
Écoutez et regardez.
That's right. Écouter means listen, regarder means watch, and this funny little word in the middle, et, means and. Écoutez et regardez. At the end of each little bit of writing, I'll stop it and translate. Let's see if we can do it together.
Marine et Bernard visitent le château rigolo.
Marine et Bernard visitent le château rigolo. Now sometimes we can use clues from the words in French to help us translate. Let's have a look for some cognates first of all. Do you remember what cognates are? They're words that look and sound similar in English. Have a look at this word. What can you see in that French word that looks like an English word? That's right, visit. Now let's look for some other clues. We know that these must be names because they all have capital letters. So Marine and Bernard visit the castle Rigolo. Let's say it in French together. Marine et Bernard visitent le château Rigolo. Good job guys. Let's go on to the next one.
Allez, voilà.
Come on. There we go.
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est?
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? Well, we know it's a question. But what's she asking? But what is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
C'est bizarre.
C'est bizarre. Are there any cognates in this? That's right. Bizarre is the same in English and it means strange. So she is saying, that's strange. Can you repeat it with me? C'est bizarre.
Ah zut, ça ne va pas.
Ah zut, ça ne va pas. We can look at his face. Doesn't look very happy, so we know something bad is going on. Ah zut means oh no. Ça ne va pas. This is not good.
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est?
Mais qu'est-ce que c'est? We know it's a question and we can look at the clue. She's peeping through her telescope. Mais means but. But what is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est?
Voilà. Et?
Voilà. Et? There we go. Hey?
Regarde, il y a un oiseau et une fille.
Regarde, il y a un oiseau et une fille. Look, there is a bird and a girl.
Une fille? Elle est comment?
Une fille, elle est comment? A girl, what's she like? Elle est comment? What is she like?
Elle a les cheveux longs.
Elle a les cheveux longs. Elle is she has long hair. Now this is really interesting because in English we put our adjective normally before our noun. However, in French, quite often the adjective comes after the noun. So don't forget that when it comes to our writing. So, elle a les cheveux longs means she has hair long. Or in English we would say she has long hair.
Elle a une guitare.
Elle a une guitare. Can you remember what elle a means? She has. Now, have a look at this cognate. I bet you can already guess what it means. There's a little clue in the picture. She has a guitar. Well done if you got that right.
Et un grand oiseau.
Et un grand oiseau. Now, we've already looked at this word earlier in the instructions. Et means and. Un grand oiseau. Here's a oiseau, means bird, and grand means big. This time, the adjective has become before our noun. So it does get a bit confusing sometimes in French, doesn't it? Et un grand oiseau, and a big bird.
Elle a quel âge?
Elle a quel âge? Now, can you see any cognates that might help give a clue to what he's asking? That's right, age. And we know elle means she. So, she is what age? Good job if you got that right.
Elle a 11 ans? 12 ans?
Now, this is going to test your memory of numbers. Elle a 11 ans, 12 ans. Now we know elle a means she is or she has. Can you remember what number 11 and 12 are? I'll count up and you use your fingers to see whether you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully you counted 11 to be 11 and 12 to be 12. So she's saying, she is 11 years old or 12 years old.
Elle a une guitare. Et un oiseau.
Elle a une guitare et un oiseau. She has a guitar and a bird.
Un oiseau. Ah!
Un oiseau? Ah! A bird? Ah! Now we're going to do a little memory test. Let's see how you get on.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a? Qu'est-ce qu'elle a? Touchez les images. Écoutez et répétez.
So, we've got two questions here. Qu'est-ce qu'il a and qu'est-ce qu'elle a? Now we know il is he and elle is she. So this question is asking what has he got and what has she got? Toucher les images is the next instruction. Have a think about what that might mean in English. There are some clues in our cognates to help us. That's right. Touch the images. Écouter et répéter means listen and repeat. Great job, guys. Let's start with this young lady on the left. I'm going to click on the button, then we'll repeat the words together and see if we can translate them before we do our little activity. Enjoy!
Elle a 11 ans.
Now, for the first one, I'm going to give you a little clue. If you're not sure what this says in English, have a look at the teacher and her hand movements. Sometimes she gives us clues.
Elle a 11 ans.
Did you work it out? Elle a 11 ans means she is 11 years old. Great job. Let's move on.
Elle a les yeux verts.
Elle a les yeux verts. We know that elle a means she has. Les yeux are these two things here. And vert is the colour green. So she has green eyes. Remember, in French, sometimes your adjective goes after your noun, just like here. Let's move on to see how might we describe her hair.
Elle a les cheveux longs.
Elle a les cheveux longs. Can you guess what that means in English? Great job. It means she has long hair. Again, the adjective comes after the noun. Let's have a look at this strange creature.
Ankh.
Elle a un oiseau.
Elle a un oiseau. She has a bird. Did you get it right? Here's the last one.
Elle a un frère.
Elle a un frère. Now hopefully you can remember what frère means. If you don't, it means brother. Can you translate that into English? Elle a un frère means she has a brother. Great job. Now we're going on to the boy. Let's see what information we can get about him.
Il a 9 ans.
Il a 9 ans. Can you remember how to say that in English? Il means he, so he is 9 years old. Great job. Let's move on to the next one.
Il a un chien.
Il a un chien. Translate that into English. Brilliant. He has a dog. Great job. Let's move on and see what colour eyes he's got.
Il a les yeux marrons.
Il a les yeux marrons. Marron means brown in English. So il a means he has. He has brown eyes. You're really good at this. Let's see if we can get the next one.
Il a les cheveux courts.
Il a les cheveux courts. Now we're getting used to knowing il a means he has. Les cheveux courts means hair short, or in English we would say he has short hair. Great job, guys. Last one now.
Il a une sœur.
Il a une sœur. Can you remember what sœur means? Here's a clue. This is your frère. This is your sœur. That's right, it means he has a sister. Okay, now we're going to test you, so I hope you remembered it all. Are you ready?
C'est qui? Écoutez et touchez la bonne personne.
So here's our question. Who is it? Listen and touch the correct person. We're going to hear the French teacher say a sentence about one of these people. We have to work out if it's a girl or a boy, and then remember the phrases we looked at before to help guess who she's describing. Good luck. I'll give you 3 chances.
Elle a les yeux bleus.
Elle a les yeux bleus. So first of all, we know elle is a girl. So we're looking at this one. Now, yeux means eyes and bleu means blue. So elle a les yeux bleus means she has blue eyes. Can you put your finger on the person you want me to choose? Great job. Let's see if you're right.
Ouais!
Elle a les yeux bleus.
Super!
Super, year 3. Well done. Let's have your second one.
Elle a 11 ans.
Elle a 11 ans. Now this time we know elle means she. What number is 11? Can you remember? Put your finger on the correct answer. Let's see if you're correct.
Ouais!
Elle a 11 ans.
Bravo!
Oh, she's happy with us today. This is the last one.
Elle a 9 ans.
Elle a 9 ans. Which person is she describing? Elle is female, so we know it's a girl, and it says 9 ans. Put your finger on the right one.
Ouais!
Elle a 9 ans.
Super!
Bravo!
Now I think we're ready to do a little short activity. Have a look for this in either your home learning page and print it off, or you can just go through it with me now. This is the worksheet to go with the work that we've just looked at. Number 1 says, is it a girl or a boy? Circle the correct words. Now hopefully you will remember how to say she in French. Can you remember? She is elle. Can you remember how to say he in French? That's right. Il means he in French. So it's very easy. You just look at the pictures here and you decide whether it's il a for he is or he has, or elle a, she has. And you put a circle round it for whether it's a boy or a girl. Now, if you're really smart, you're going to be able to remember what these words mean. If you can't, just go back and see if you can remember in the cartoons that we looked at earlier. When you've done that, move on to the next bit. Now, it says choose the correct 2 sentences for each picture and write them underneath. Let's have a look at this first picture. Here's a picture of Natalie. She's got short black hair, she's got a cat, she's wearing trousers, and she's smiling. It says elle a, which we know means she has, les cheveux noirs. Now let's have a look. Elle a les cheveux noirs means she has black hair. So that sentence matches that picture. Now we've got to find a sentence for Jake that matches from one of these sentences. When you've worked it out, can you write it underneath or say it out loud? Then I want you to find a picture of Polly and find a sentence from here that matches what Polly is doing or what Polly looks like. And finally, here's Bernard. Can you find a sentence that could fit with this picture? When you've done that, if you want to and you've got somebody else in the house, you could do number 3. If not, we're going to end there. Thanks so much for looking at my YouTube video, Year 3s. I can't wait to see you soon. But until then, I am going to say au revoir, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next Year 3 mini lesson that I'm going to prepare in a couple of days' time. Au revoir!